staying with us. Now, a shortage of skilled engineers is causing unease among technology companies in Singapore. The lack of capable hands could hamper growth for these firms. Now, in a bid to work around the challenges, Singapore-based tech firms are looking for alternative sources for talent. Patrick John Lim explores the practice of Acquihire and its growing popularity in this region.
Acquire to hire. That's the latest buzzword on talent acquisition. Amid a manpower crunch for skilled engineers, fast-growing technology companies in Singapore are turning to new avenues for talent, even if it means acquiring a whole company. This process is called acquihiring, and it's been popularized by Silicon Valley giants such as Facebook and Google since 2013. However, this trend has only started to make an appearance in Singapore recently. Venture capitalist Golden Gate Ventures recalls how startups initially shied away from the concept.
I can remember talking to some companies very early on, two companies in particular, that trying to help them through an acquihire in 2011 and 2012. And at that time, it was such a taboo that they really did not want to explore that route, even though it could have been a kind of a win-win all-around situation for them. But now I'm starting to see a number of acquihires happen in the region.
Now, it seems companies here are much more open to the concept. For instance, global gaming device company Razer billed its recent acquisition of audiovisual stalwart THX and Acquihire, as it looks to expand its audiovisual offerings.
Historically, we've done a number of acquihires. You know, we're always on the hunt for great talent. And of course, great phenomenal brands like THX. I think these are things that we look at. Now, on top of that, we are also constantly always looking for great fit with the company when it comes to people or other startups or companies.
Meanwhile, local startup Carousell recently acquihired fellow startup Watch Over Me, a team which started out working on a personal safety application. Solving the talent crunch was one of the key reasons for the move. But as Carousell's founders eventually discovered, acquihires would also come with the added bonus of ready team synergy.
Engineering talent is a big challenge for a lot of startups, right? I think in many cases it is one of the biggest growth constraints for many tech startups, including ourselves. We see acquihires as an additional channel. We approach any acquihires almost like a recruitment exercise. So think about it as recruiting a team of people. It just becomes a lot more efficient. And they come in also with some level of team chemistry already.
For any fast-growing startup, it's a great way for them to all of a sudden get 3, 4, 5 more engineers all at once. And there's a huge advantage there. These engineers have been working with each other sometimes for years. You can't replicate that by just hiring people randomly in the team dynamic and the culture they have.
While the acquihire trend in the United States seems to be slowing down, with Google and Facebook scaling back talent acquisition, Golden Gate Ventures says it expects acquihires to continue growing in Singapore and the region over the next 18 months, as more and more startups grow to maturity.